Atamari e whānau, no mai hoki mai, no mai tauti mai. Welcome back, and welcome to those of you who are new. We're on the road early this morning, so ka oho ake maua I te moata, so we got up in the real early hours of the morning to make our trek, to consider where it is that we might go for a ruku or a hi ika, so fishing, and couldn't miss the opportunity to really take up this view of our kēkeno, so our New Zealand fur seal, native to New Zealand, and just watching them bask in the water. And clearly you can see that the conditions aren't the most ideal for a ruku, but however breathtaking nonetheless to see our kararehe, so our kēkeno in their element. Lovely to see the amount of pepe punua in this wāhi, in this place. And again, as I pan across, you can clearly see not the most ideal conditions for a ruku, but hioi. However, we will see what it is that we get up to today. Morena whānau, we've arrived at our destination and gonna have some parakui here, so have some breakfast before we really decide on what we're up to. It was raining when we arrived at Te Marangai. And we're just sort of going to wait on the conditions. I think after this we might throw a line in for a bit, see if we can catch ourselves a fish, and then have a bit of a scan of the area and to see where we can potentially get in and have a ruku. Yeah, another beautiful wāhi. Clearly you can see that I'm rugged up because it's āhua ngakau out here, so a bit chilly out here this morning. But with the wind having dropped off some, things are starting to improve temperature wise. The moana's got a bit flatter. So we'll just see how things sort of pan out or eventuate. Want a coffee, babe?
Love one, sweetie.
Just slinky dog. Slinky dog, sweetie. Sand grabbers today, No.
Don't worry about a bust up, you've got old Slinky Dog.
What about?
What a night. Only bay that's calm around here. Sitting up there not concentrating and her rod was bending. That's a bit of fish. Oh, yep. Woo. Nice.
Concentrating.
No, you weren't.
No, I'm too busy trying to make that kelp pocket.
Ah,
That's better.
nice bit of fish on the bonito, eh?
Bonito, yep.
Be him.
That's like velvet almost. I think that, yeah, it's probably something that I should have probably shared in the previous Kahawai fishing bit, was that how I had let the Kahawai out previously. That's one way, and that's the way that I generally do it. Just quick, I'm familiar with it, grown hugely accustomed, but there's multiple ways that you can actually lead out the Kahawai in seconds. So you can either slice just across the back here of the head, they can bleed them out that way, or inside the dish area you'll find the little I'll have to show you at some other stage, but in this area there's just this little like vein artery that runs up. You can nick it with your knife, and that's a way you can bleed them out. And that metallic flavour that you generally get is the iodine in the blood. That was, you don't bleed them out, that results in that really metallic flavour. So yeah, Kahawai. First one, well actually second one. Decided to use the other one because the poor fellow when he swallowed the whole hook that we just used him for some bait. Easy as the ones that why that? That makes for
Nice fish.
exciting about.
Yeah.
Do some raw fish up when we get home.
Oh, she's on again. Here I am telling you not to be too hasty. Got it? Up by you.
Is it a peel? Oh, no, it's a rig.
Is it?
Yeah. Looks like a rig. It's a peel case, I know.
Yeah.
I just don't like that sandpapery feeling
Yeah.
of... Thanks, babe.
That might be what's been tingling up your
Lines, eh?
lines. You could throw it back if you want, babe, or...
Do you think it's not damaged? Too damaged?
Nah,
Huh?
nah.
Is it going to present to me?
Yeah, no, fine.
Okay.
Just, hook was just let it get a bit bigger for another day.
Well, Cantabrian.
As Willis would say, fish for the future. Go on, eh?
Yep.
Kahawai, babe.
I don't know if you consider that fish.
Will a real slink dog please stand up? Please stand up. Yeah? Yep, lift him up. Wind him down. Nice.
Oh, it feels like a stingray though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep, wind him down. That's the bugger. Yeah, be careful, don't snap it. You got it. It's a big eel. It's a whopping eel. Look at that, yeah.
Oh, that's
Gonna make a mess otherwise. Do it off the line. You a big catch for the darling?
He made me work for it and I thought I was something else. Come on, buddy, I'm trying to see. Slippery enough as it is.
Here we go.
Well, whānau, not the best conditions at all to get in the way, but kei te pai, so unable to get any underwater footage. We had intended on heading around those rocks to the left here, but maybe next weekend. We'll see how we go. Kia ora whānau, well, we're home and we managed to come home with our kahawai, and you would have seen in the earlier footages that we managed to get ourselves a tuna and pioke, so a little shark, a lemon shark, and a eel, but we whakahokia ki tangaro, we put it back. So I'm just going to actually gut this out because I was unable to capture that footage the last time. So just in here, I'm just going to take it through the centre there. See the interior there. I'm going to try and take everything out with the gills. So grab the gills. Pull it all out. I'm going to keep it because I'm going to put it in the mara. So when I prep the mara, and being that we're on the eve of Matariki, Tauhou Māori, the Māori New Year, I think it's really important in and around Kai sovereignty that we potentially look to go back to some of our customary practices in the preparation of our marakai and honouring our tipuna, or those that have passed. So there we go, that's gutted out now, and then I'm going to from here fill it and then make up a raw fish. I'll just give this a quick wash. Just going to cut down here underneath this wing here. Cut across there. And again, I'm just going to come down the back of it, staying closest to the bone as I can. Knife feels good. It's so good that it's cutting the bones. So there's your bone. And if you just follow the bone, what it does is it just stops you from wasting the meat. Attached here. So that's one fillet whānau off. I'm just going to take the skin off and I'll repeat the same thing with the other side. So this will be our fillet that I'll use. Actually, this will be our raw fish, isn't it? And just so you can see that it's sort of easily flaked away from the skin there. Just grab a bit of that skin, and if your knife is sharp enough, like this one is, this can slide straight through there. And there we have it, whānau, filleted. It's one fillet. I'm going to keep all of that for the mara. And again, just running your finger down that centre piece there, and you'll find that there's a bone there. And just take that out. Then slither out of there. And there we go. That's a completed fillet. And we'll just repeat on the other side. And I'll be back with the raw fish in a moment. So if you just see here, I've cubed up the Kahawai fillet so that I can make some raw fish. And I guess I just wanted to acknowledge too is how versatile the Kahawai is and how underrated it is. Like, look, here we have a raw fish, and I've got some panko crumbed Kahawai fillets there in the pan at the moment. I'll bring you around to have a look. And I've also put the frame with the head inside of the pot because it's edible. There's still a great deal of meat on the frame, and it really is lovely to eat the head of the kahawai as well. But what I also wanted to do was that the wairua, or the broth from boiling down the frame and the head, I want to repurpose that because I will look to make either a mussel chowder or a seafood chowder at some stage, and we can go on that hikoi together. So I've chilled down the cubed kahawai. I squeezed some lemon in there, and I've let it sit in the fridge for a couple of hours just so that it can marinate slightly. And if there was excess, then I just tipped it out. And know when I say, when you put the citrus over the fish, it actually cooks it. So just be mindful of when it comes to quantities. What do you want? Is it raw fish or cooked fish? So now I'm just going to add some onion, some red onion. And hey, it doesn't have to be red onion. It can be the brown onion or spring onion. It's just we've got the red onion on hand. So I've got some red onion, red capsicum, and a bit of yellow capsicum here, and some tomatoes. And I'm just going to chop up a little bit of this parsley and mix in some coconut cream. And this is only one way of making raw fish, but I'm aware of multiple ways of making raw fish, like straight in the salt water with a bit of onion. And hey, for me, I enjoy raw fish, so I'm happy to have raw fish many ways. So I've chilled off the coconut cream as well while I had the raw fish in the fridge. I'm just going to pop some of that in. And this is really about preference. So I think that's looking really good. I think that's enough. I'm just going to grab the pepper. I'll just actually utilise all of this, so koe and momo, so no wasting. So this is dinner tonight. And finish it off with a bit of pepper. There we go, whānau. There is our raw fish. And if I can just bring you around to the stove so you can have a look at what it is that we managed to get out of that one kahawai. And this is how versatile it is and seemingly underrated. You would have seen in the previous video that we smoked it. So here is some of the panko crumbed kahawai, and then I've also got the kahawai here frame that's boiled down so I can repurpose the wairua or the broth in there. And also from that previous smoked fish, not only did it feed masses, but was able to make smoked fish pies out of it. I've just included in here just a little bit of a snippet of the outcome with making some smoked fish pie out of the kahawai. So, you know, pretty neat to consider how awesome the kahawai actually is. I'm going to have a bit of a taste of it. So whānau. Actually, Sorry. I love raw fish. Karoha my manners. Rēka whānau. And once again, ngā mihi kia koutou katoa, hei tautoko ia maua. So thank you very much for your support, liking and subscribing, and look forward to taking more of this hikuai of kai sovereignty together. And kaua warewaretia, ko au ko te tai ao, ko te tai ao ko au. I am the environment and the environment is me. Mauri ora.